Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Tarot. It's late. This video is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2025. Oh my goodness. My returning viewers, thrivers, subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, locking in, staying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends. Booyah, computer. Listen, tell all your friends, all your people, okay? I had some coffee and shit. I'm chilling. There's a lot of shit going on in the atmosphere. A lot of energy being tossed around. We are here. You know, I feel like, you know how there be like newscasters and they be in the middle of the rain, in the middle of a hurricane, and they be like, you know what I'm saying? And they be calm and shit. But anyway, whatever. My returning viewers, thrivers, subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, locking in, staying from the beginning to the end, telling your friends or your peoples, okay, shit like that. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post 12 zodiac signs. I also do pick cards and general readers. And hit the bell. All right. That'd be lit. Okay. 111. I think I see it. Anyway, Virgo. That's what I wrote down. I was gonna say take your throne. Anyway. Nah. This is a Virgo song. He said, long time I ain't kill a man. He said, long time. All right, look. I wrote, take your power back, knowing. And then the song I was listening to before this was, oh yeah, I was feeling like somebody was mixing some shit. This is a mix. This is a DJ mixing. Anyway, whatever. I wrote the song that I was playing before this was Break Your Neck by Busta Rhymes. Break Your Neck, right? And then I don't know if y'all seen the video, but he had like his buns, like it looked like some ram shit. Okay. Hold on. It looked like some. What's her name from Star Wars? Anyway, and then he was 222. And then he was like button heads with the ram. So it made me think about Aries. So that's what I wrote down. So maybe something about Aries. If I'm not mistaken, Aries is your opposite sign. And then also, I don't know if I got this from myself or I got this from somebody and I seen it in my life and I adopted it, but it's something about when you're not feeling like yourself, you tap into your opposite sign. Okay. Inside it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wrote down. I don't know what I closed book up for. I need this open. Write my other notes. Anyway, look. So I'm gonna talk to God. Drink your water, okay? Stay hydrated. Stay aligned. Stay aligned. I was gonna say why they aligned. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me take a sip of this. I trust you're all doing well. It's your choice to make each and every day, every moment of the day. Okay. I'm gonna talk to God. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and what's up? Red light. Thank you so much for sending me down. Here we go. Hey, my queen. Okay. Thank you for sending me down here to do this reading for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, making sure we're all protected from lower vibrational, oppressive, demonic, weirdo energies. Thank you for protecting us from them. From them niggas. And we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and clear visuals, Lord. All right. All right, I'm gonna get a note from the universe on abundance for Virgo. Don't just look at me because I'm cute. Hit the like button for me, please. Let me get one card for Virgo. 444 on the clock. Y'all do what y'all feel like, okay? This is for Virgo. December 2025. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I was gonna say Mount Everest. Listen, any negativity being projected my way just makes my words clearer out my mouth. It makes the messages look somewhere over the rainbow. I said rainbow in the card. Anyway, let me get one card for Virgo. Oh, the Grand Canyon. I was gonna say Mount Everest. Maybe something about like big landmarks and shit like that. Whoever is watching this 315 on the playback, just know that niggas be acting weird on my channel, okay? Because they be doing fuck shit to get attention. I don't know if this got anything to do with and then the what caught my eye is business, okay, that I wrote down for somebody. So maybe that resonates with y'all, Virgo. Maybe somebody's playing on your top, but anyway, look, quick. What's the shortest distance between have and have not? Right. What distance? You're there. So I said something about a landmark, like a national landmark. Landmark, and then don't aren't landmarks like what people would say like if they don't if you point out a landmark when you're trying to give somebody, I don't know about y'all, but if you're trying to give somebody a sense of directions, like you want to tell them where the directions is at, like, oh, go by the big clock, and then it's over there, make a right or whatever the fuck. Anyway, over there it says you're there, the universe. Quick, what's the shortest distance between have and have not? What's the short? Let me turn this down. He said something about. He says in the song. He says something about have and have not. It's a Vibes Hard to Tell song. Okay. He said something about have and have not. So maybe something about the haves and the not having. The difference between having and not having. People that got it and don't got it or something. Okay, national landmark. And then I was thinking about how people be having like museums. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they be like, oh, so and so grew up here, and then it becomes like a landmark or some shit. Okay, I feel like there's different instances of that. I don't really want to tell y'all any instances because let me drink some water. All right, so I'm gonna get a work your light card for Virgo. Okay, so maybe you was feeling like there is a big distance, and then I'm looking at the word justice. Justice. Okay, something's being made fair. Maybe you felt like there was a distance between, like you was going a long way, like there was a long way. They're saying like it's not a long way, like you're there already. Whatever it is that you was wanting or you wanted justice, it's like it's there. I say justice because it caught my eye, but take whatever I say as it resonates. Okay, so how can Virgo work their light? I wouldn't call it. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, you can't put us out? Anyway, look, let me see. I'm going to say technological. I was going to say savvy, but I guess difficulty. There was really no technological difficulty. This is the card that came out, though. I think this is the card that came out. I might get another one. Anyway, look. It says deep replenishment. Now, this could be relevant. Anyway, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So, okay, so I don't know. My rising is Virgo and Vedic. Okay. I think that's the only way I got Virgo. Anyway, and then it says no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay. Take whatever I say as resonates. I was going to say, I'm going to let y'all look at this card. I was going to say something about whatever it is that you've been wanting or wanting to have or something like that. Needing to have, whatever. Is there anything else besides needing and wanting? I think that's a good question. Hold on. Like, okay. Is there like a third option? Okay. It's like we need water and food. And I was going to say hobbies and activities, socializing, I guess. Because humans need, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's what people say, or God, okay? And or. Okay, anyway, look. I just thought, I don't know, I just want to see this right quick. But anyway, wanting, like, okay, with all your desires, like you want this, you know what I'm saying? And then what else? replenishment retreat. Just chill, just settle down. You know what we do. It's just me and you forever and ever. Deep replenishment retreat, rest, be held. Okay. So yeah, you're there. So if you think about it, like if you was trying to do you striving, and then I said something about Mount Everest, and then I think about like landmarks. I seen this video online, and they was showing like how there's this guy showing how the Grand Canyon was made, and he was like, it's a natural, not natural disaster. It's a naturally made thing. It's not man-made. And he said something about, I don't know if it's in the desert or not. And I don't know why I'm thinking about Mount Rushmore, but it's no faces in there. But anyway, I was thinking about, yeah, so it's like, he said it's sand. He was showing an example he's showing us though. Anyway, it was sand, and then he put water on it, and then it made a dent, and then it went down. And then more sand came on top of it, and then it rained some more, and then it was more dent. It was like making ridges and shit. It started making ridges and shit like over time. And then when the wind would blow away, it's like it would make these like canyons and shit like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it takes really like it really takes a long time, doesn't it? It takes some time. I think yeah, because he's showing us the example, but they're all the time like, oh, it's rainfall, and then it's not no rainfall, and then the sand is blowing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, it took some time, and then that's interesting because in this card it says something about what distance. It's quick or some shit. Anyway, this is something about just rest and shit like that. I don't know. I thought about my ancestors talking about rest your mouth. You ever heard of that? 1234. I don't know, somebody resting their mouth or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, deep replenishment. 64. Break every chain. Let me see. 64. Virgo, the most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. Okay? Because Virgos be like like the archetype is like caregiving, helping people, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like selfless and shit. That's what I said. Anyway, listen. The most selfless thing you can do is fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. I don't know, I just thought about that, y'all earth signs. Anyway, you are no good. When I said y'all, I'm a water sign, but I was like, oh, I got Virgo in my chart, and then I'm like, y'all. I was like, what? I was just relating with y'all though. Anyway, I don't know what that's about. Anyway, look. This is for y'all. That's my point. This reading is really for y'all. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, when we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us. But it's for y'all, it's for me. You know what I'm saying? I can learn. Anyway, let me shut the fuck. I mean, we are running around half filled. We subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing could grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. I'm thinking about that church song, somebody act like, tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? I know, you know what I'm saying? I told you I was the DJ playing. He haven't finished it, but the mix is kind of tripping me up. Okay, the mix is like play you. I think it's just one song at a time. Okay, give me 1 second. Un momento. This sick of slime. This sick of slime, cause slime ain't dead. This is Young Nudie. It's a mix. I can't even tell you what song this is. But that's how the song goes for real. You, somebody acting like a hoe. Okay, let me stop. Okay, what nourishes you, Virgo? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile? Maybe some water? Overschooling with life. Okay. Oh no, y'all can hear me. You just talking about counterfeit and young niggas ain't real. I was gonna say, yeah, you know the basic like fuck my ops type of song. The sick of slime, the sick of slime, the sick of slime, cause slime ain't dead. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I need that replenishment. I need that some of that replenishment right there. That deep replenishment. Anyway, it may be gardening, Virgo, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, okay, period, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites. I don't know if I don't know. You said cause they mad, cause I got it. You said, you said I was trying to shoot it for my squad. Okay, so I was gonna say sacred sites. I don't know if the Grand Canyon is a sacred site. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, sacred? I don't know. Sacred? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so anyway, look, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you. For there is more than enough to go around. All right? It's given like Jesus and the 5 fish and the 2 loaves of bread. Work your light action. Virgo, do something that deeply replenishes you today. I'm sorry. You said something about disrespecting people. Losing in life. Okay, so let's see. Which one? I want to put too loud though. Anyway, look, do something that deeply replenishes you today, Virgo. It could be a nap, okay? Who knows? Okay, so look, I'm gonna get some light serious tarot cards. I'm looking at the 2 of Pentacles. I did pre-shuffle. I did pre-shuffle. Okay, give me a second. He said I hate when a nigga trying to beg like I owed him something. That's what he said. Oh yeah, it's Young Nudie. He said no disrespect to all the money you got. It ain't nothing like mine. Like niggas could have a lot of money, but it's nothing like your money or something. Okay. The actual money on or the energy and shit. You know, there is a difference between like good money, all money ain't good money. That's the reason why they said it. Anyway, whatever I'm talking about, it could be relevant to something. All right. Let me take one more sip and let me stop playing. I had to replenish myself. All right, Virgo. And then Virgo sign, this is like a retreating type of energy. So that's what's up. I was gonna say something about vodka. I don't know, maybe somebody drink coffee. All right, I'm looking at the full card and the High Priestess. Okay. I was gonna say something about taking something seriously or something. Or somebody taking you serious. Are you taking yourself seriously? I'm looking at the Eight of Wands. All right, somebody could be sending some ending magic. Okay. Don't mind me. Make it 2 cards. I'm looking at the Seven of Wands. So you're protected. You're protecting yourself. You ask God to protect you. That's also you playing your part in protecting yourself. I look at the Nine of Cups. All right, you're protecting your happiness. You out here shining. Six of Wands. So okay, so like it's not like you're doing it. Whatever like, oh yeah, this is the dream. Okay, so also something about living in the dream or living in the dream, like, or heaven on earth. You're heaven on earth, and it's like maybe you don't even see yourself for real. It's like, yo, you doing it for real. Like, look at you. Or some shit like that. Okay. Also maybe something about you being protected from shit around you so that you could really focus and lock in into what you got going on, into your own inner sanctum and realm and sanctuary and shit. You think I'm saying? I'm looking at the Nine of Wands. It was right here. It's like what you need. Nine of Wands. I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody. And then I was thinking about that the Wayans brothers and Pops be like, shh, don't tell nobody. I don't know, maybe some got, I don't know. Two Swords, maybe somebody don't want somebody to tell something. Maybe you was conflicted about telling something, but this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Aquarius energy. Four of Swords, Page of Cups. Something about healing, something about you healing, and this isn't a transformation card, but this is the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. King of Swords. Let me see something. Take whatever I says resonates, okay? This is for Virgo. Ancestors, spirit guides, warring ancestors come through. Let me get one card for Virgo. That's what the earth sign. The earth angel is the card. The Temperance card. And the Three of Pentacles and the angels and ancestors like, okay, we on it. You collaborated. What's going on? Anyway, let me see. I saw Justice. Did I say something about justice for y'all? Like, you could chill for real. Like, just... And it's not even like you could chill indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? You could chill sometimes. Or something like that. I'm thinking about that Mott Stick song with Kodak Black. They said, I been going hard with no rest, and I ain't trying to. I be at a fucking nigga chest like the swine flu. Anyway, look, let me get one card from Virgo. That's y'all. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card. Ooh. You feeling good. You being yourself. You got your energy and shit. You got your power back. Okay, so I'm about to get this Isis Oracle card, but you see this? Looks like it's in your hands. And that's what I said. That's the first thing I said. And the intuitive messages, take your power back. I think about I don't know. I was gonna say I just want to be like bow, bow, bow. I think about some waka flocka shit, I guess. Anyway, somebody look. I just saw the Nine of Swords, like somebody who was in a devilish energy. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Wands. Talking about pack it up. Pack it up. They had to pack it up. Them and their friends. Three of Pentacles. Anyway, this is for Virgo. December 2025. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Let me get one card. Let me see this. Okay. Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Queen of Wands. And these folks. I was saying in another reading that, like, it don't matter how many folks is together, grouping up, collaborating, making plans, and shit like that, plotting and planning. It doesn't really matter, because if they had a Page of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you gotta start somewhere. I'm like Queen of Swords, but it's like you're a queen, okay? It's like, what? It's like Child's Play. It's like Child's Play. Young Nudie got an album called Child's Play. That's what I'm listening to right now. But this a mix. Oh, this a mix, but it's different songs and shit. But anyway, he said that ain't what you do. Anyway, look, I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Two of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, so you got a blue thing in your energy, okay? And somebody who's burdened that you walked away from. That could still be plotting and planning and making plans and shit. You walked away from them now. I'm looking at the Emperor. Yeah. So it's like something, either you bossed up something new, or this is the person that you, okay, because you're not going to deal with somebody that's like a page, okay? This is either renewed love or this is new. There's some shit like that. I'm finna wrap this up though. 27. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm looking at the Devil and the Ace of Wands. Something about you sitting on your throne and it's causing the Tower. And I want to say, like, I'll look at the Tower again. Nine of Swords. Somebody's distraught and shit. Somebody that you're defensive about. He said something about get off my dick. Something about fuck niggas out here. Okay, somebody that you might have called them a fuck nigga. Or something like that. I was gonna say something about, you could be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Something about your Queen of Wands. Something about your zest for life. Something about how you be doing shit, you be executing shit, you be making shit happen. Ooh. He said I got some shoes on me. Anyway, I'm looking at the Three of Pentacles. Something about them collaborating with their demonic selves. Or maybe it was a fire sign involved. I don't know, but something about them collaborating. And it just made me feel like trying to add up to beat you or something. I don't know, but Nine of Pentacles. But I'm looking at Justice, Libra energy. He said something about disrespecting the game. Now he's on it. And something about, you know what I'm saying? Taking his eye shit. That's what he's saying at time. Okay? So. But I feel like that could be your ancestors, okay? That's why you resting. And retreating and shit, because it's like, okay, well, Page of Pentacles. I don't know about y'all, but if nobody teaches you, then life teaches you. And I know that in my life. And then it's like you wise up, so everybody is winning. He said, yeah, you said I was gonna choose, and I think it's key lock. Anyway, look. He said how many ain't make it back home to their kids or some shit. I don't know. He said you better use it and don't you abuse it. Anyway, I'm looking at the wheel. All right, this is for Virgo, the High Priestess. Yeah, so I kind of want to say, especially if you're intuitive, whatever that means to you, okay? You got Pisces in your chart, or you could be a reader, or you could be tapped in, you can be intuitive, right? You're protected. You've been putting that work in. That's why you could chill and relax. Okay? Ten of Pentacles. This is causing a tower. Something about your last name. Maybe a tower with your family, or This would be a good tower. 10-10. But somebody's in lack. Somebody's family could be in lack or something like that. Five of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Hermit, 8 of Swords. This could be another Virgo, or it doesn't have to be, okay? But somebody could be in solitary. Somebody gonna be in solitary confinement. I'm looking at the Hermit and the 8 of Swords. What that mean? That's to themselves. Get right with God, or something like that, or you're to yourself. It's like whatever comes up, you have to deal with it. While somebody is in a whole new cycle on their path and shit like that. Intuitive, connected, Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Queen of Pentacles. And I saw not broke as fucking your host knows who. And something about fuck. Let me drink some water. Something about it really don't matter what I King of Wands. I said everything. Be mindful and be discerning about who I was gonna say contacts you, who approaches you in love and shit like that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in so much. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Alright. Hit the bell so you know when I'm on here. If y'all like to send me my cash in the description box below. Make it one part for Virgo, Sunrise, Venus. Thank you, God. I was gonna say, bitch. Here's what we talk like that. Okay, this is for Virgo. I mean, you know, I was saying it if it's fitting. Anyway, Lady of the Stars. You'll always be the lady in my life. Dun, 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 dun. Michael Jackson. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so Lady in My Life, Michael Jackson's a Virgo. Is, I don't know. Lady of the Stars, what is, what will be, I don't know. You know, everything is past, present, future. It's all simultaneous and shit. Anyway, Lady of the Stars. Maybe somebody's thinking about you like the lady of their life. You might want to see the lyrics of that song. Anyway, Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. So what's up? She brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you to pay attention, Virgo. Pay attention now, because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. Okay. So it's lit. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace out. And